Sziasztok, köszöntök benneteket, Bokci vagyok, és a The Uncertain Last Quiet Day játékkal fogunk most játszani. Nem nagyon kommentálnám a streamet, amíg nincs aktív néző. Ha kíváncsi vagy játékra, akkor várlak szeretettel a következő közvetítés folyamán is majd. Igyekszem lassan időrendet bevezetni, legalább heti egy alkalomra. Nem most kezdtem ezt a játékot, tehát az első kis szakaszon már túl vagyok. Most éppen letartóztatták a főhőst. És innen fogom folytatni, és megpróbálom felvenni a játék fonalát. Egyébként ez egy kvázi point and click kalandjátéknak tűnik nekem. Az irányítás viszont 3D-s, ezt kicsit nehéz megszokni, de nem lehetetlen, úgyhogy menjünk tovább a történettel.
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
What happened? Why was I rebooted?
Your microchip self-rebooted when the EMP grenade detonated. Your system data has been damaged. Automatic recovery took time. You function correctly now.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
I added some changes into my docking station to skip updates. Apparently, I am different from most robots now.
We discovered it during the diagnostic testing after the EMP detonation. This is the reason you are here. The date of your latest update suggests that your personal data hasn't been changed. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. The luminous output in this room is less than 0.1 lux, and my visual system does not include night vision. It is locked. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides.
Welcome.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I repair electrics in this hospital and restored already in a few blocks, but the power supply is still defective. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you. Why are you equipping this abandoned hospital?
Gregory decided to have a base here. Their choice was not random. He and Abigail used to work in such a place. A hospital suits us well because it is designed for helping humans. Unfortunately, the first group of humans dies in a crash. We still do not know why it happened.
The police arrived at the crash scene in a few minutes. The USS probably found out about your plans, and the crash was not just an accident.
There was no time to investigate because we left the crash scene immediately. We will probably know more after we contact our allies.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented him from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device.
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Hello.
Hello. Your design looks similar to Gregory's. I presume you are a medical bot?
That's right. I am a medical bot, MBR 411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. Humans will arrive here soon, and my skills could be useful.
Why is the lighting in the building so unstable?
We settled here just recently and haven't restored all the systems yet. Patrick is restoring the power supply right now. Nick and I are fixing the intercom.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
There is a fuse in a trash dump. This fuse is out of order. It is useless. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. Patrick must have meant this flashlight. Its light would be efficient enough to explore the dark room. I need to find some contactors here. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. An empty metal container. Third contactor. It appears intact. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good. Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that?
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics have never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can. This fuse is out of order. It is useless. A holographic table. It pictures a shuttle that crashed by my house. It looks like Gregory is carefully examining what occurred.
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I met Abigail. I guess she is your assistant. Her speech is not typical for a robot. I also talked to Patrick. I helped him to restore power supply on the level. I also met Nick. He looks very damaged. He asked me to help restore the server. I will do this shortly.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Since I am with you now, what am I supposed to do?
The police did not get a chance to report you. That means you are the only one of us the USS knows nothing about. Only you can go to the city. This will be your first assignment. I will provide you with details later. Thank you for helping Patrick to restore the power supply. We also need access to the internet. I cannot download required maps without it. I hope you and Nick will fix everything soon. After that, he will provide you with a device that is required for your assignment. We will have a meeting soon to discuss our future plans.
Good. This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. There's something in the box. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip. I can open the cover of this console. It is missing a fuse. Starting the servers is the highest priority. I started the necessary servers. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. This router distributes. It is missing a chip. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. There's something in the box. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. Let us not distract him. We already talked. I should not take any more of his time. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there?
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns. Unfortunately, they didn't survive.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely I do not want to disturb her. I will come back to Nick when the server is running. There is a fuse in a trash dump. This fuse is out of order. It is useless. Why would humans make... It is locked. I have already found the contactors. There's nothing in this room I can use. I found a working fuse for the server. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. This router It is missing a chip. There are a few chips here, but they If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. There is something in a trash dump. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard. I have already found an intact fuse. Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. There is no point in repairing it before restoring other systems. An electric switchboard. The system should work properly after I correctly set it. The necessary servers are up and running. Now the terminal works correctly. Let us not distract him. This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail. I do not need it. My legs function very well. It is locked. A robot in a human wheelchair. It looks strange. I can talk to him later. I do not want to disturb her. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet.
new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma,
I have already found an intact fuse. This chip looks like the ones near the router. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. The router should work with this chip. The router is functioning. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. I must activate the data transfer in the console. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay, what will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How do I reach the city? Walking is too long and not safe.
Nick fixed an old aero car, so it is invisible to the radars. You can take it.
Good. This will save our time and resources.
You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in.
This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger. No, I prefer an aero car. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. Perhaps I could find many useful things here, but right now I have to accomplish another task. Maybe I can... The red sign indicates that the unit is powered down and out of use. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself. It is not the apartment I am looking for. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. I need to pull down the ladder. Concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Now it is not the time. If my priorities had not changed, I would search. Besides, it would be irrational. I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it. I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. To detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder? Looks like the police officers did not notice me. An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning. It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk. I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it. The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There's no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate. I have encountered old newspapers and magazines on multiple occasions, but they were published 50 years before this newspaper. There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves. I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books. The letter mentioned a painting, but how could it possibly help? There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom. Explore its security and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself. As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use. I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back. I should go. I will not find anything else here. Why are the windows nailed down in this building? There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device. It was like this when I found it. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task. Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. My data indicates that this tape, the purpose of the game, it is probably a children. Evidently, my The audio is stored on an analog vinyl disc that provides an unsatisfactory sound quality. Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space. Why is this table reserved? The volume and mass of this jukebox is extreme for a machine that's only purpose is playing small vinyl discs. Using an ordinary intercom would be much more logical and efficient. Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a single person or machine can synthesize music so effortlessly. A piano is a stringed keyboard musical instrument. Why is this tape?